When I moved to Idaho for my retirement several years ago, my goal was just to immerse myself in general aviation, fly small airplanes, and restore some vintage aircraft. One of the best things that ever happened to me was I stumbled upon this corner T hangar, and it's been my shop for a long time. And you can look around here and you'll be surprised to find that there are 3 complete airplanes in this hangar. Of course, right there is Bell, my Hat's CB1 that I fly almost every day out here in the Treasure Valley. Here are the wings about to be recovered for a Piper Pacer that I bought. It had suffered a serious ground loop in northern Washington, and I've since repaired the fuselage and I've started to recover it. I've been using the Stitz process. For one of the big reasons is my mechanic out here used to work for Ray Stitz and is an expert in the Stitz process, so he's been tutoring me the whole way. There are the lift struts for the Pacer. Today I'm currently working on recovering the ailerons. That's been a lot of fun. For all my projects, I've got a whiteboard that tells me all the things I need to work on and fix. And over here is my latest addition to the shop. This is a Piper Colt. I think it's 1961. It's a literal barn find / hangar queen. I found it in Quincy, California. It had been hangared for about actually it had been hangared a long time. It had not flown in about 4 or 5 years. The owner had passed away and donated it to a nonprofit, and they had an aspiration to train young pilots with it, but the airplane needed a little bit of work, in particular the engine, and I seized the opportunity. The fabric's good, the airframe is pretty good. I have since discovered that the engine does run and I can fire it up, but it probably needs a new left magneto, and that shouldn't be a problem. This is my setup to determine that the engine is actually airworthy before I put it all together and move it outside to a tie down. So that's the Pacer fuel tank strapped down. I got fuel lines running into the fuel system, and everybody looks at me funny when I do that. Here, of course, is the engine for the Pacer. All sorts of Pacer and tri-Pacer parts strewn about. And this is my home away from home, and it's a blast. So follow these adventures. Bye.